Hey guys, 219 Tiger here, and obviously you've seen the title of this video. So, yesterday the weather was really nice, so I decided to take a ride out to our park, and it's kind of in a sad state because we've had a couple windstorms, and because of the waves, it has actually kind of destroyed our park. They have kind of started to work on it yesterday. The pictures that I took that are on Instagram don't show a lot of the damage that was actually done to it. Like the pier is completely closed off and all that. But the reason why I'm saying this needs to be addressed is because how high the water levels are. The lake levels are like 3 feet higher than they should be. And I know some of you are probably saying, well, so what? What you don't realize with the fact that the water levels are now so high, it's starting to swallow up parts of the beach that are still underwater now. That's not good at all. That's kind of scary that certain parts of the beach are still underwater because the lake levels are so high. Now, we haven't gotten that much rain and we haven't gotten that much snow. I mean, yes, it's rained, but not enough to actively cause the lake levels to rise that high. And I think, again, it comes down to global warming. And global warming is a big issue that still needs to be addressed. We need to deal with it. Because with the fact that the polar ice caps are melting, a lot of places are going to be underwater, including places like New York, Miami, parts of California, probably parts of Texas, and Mexico, and a bunch of other places that are surrounded by water will be completely underwater. And yes, this includes Australia also. And it's not good, and we don't discuss it, and it's kind of funny that since the COVID virus, a lot of the pollution has actually come down, which means we're capable of stopping it, because Mother Nature has a way of healing herself. And since all the lockdowns and all that, a lot of places that have majorly bad pollution, it's actually kind of come down. And it should continue this. And I don't mean continue lockdown. I mean, we should continue to find better ways to stop polluting our planet. Because I hate to say it, we don't stop polluting our planet, we ain't gonna have one. Everybody's worried about zombie apocalypse, and everybody's worried about, an asteroid. Look, I mean, we are destroying such a beautiful place, and it's sad. And I know people have talked about this and all that, but again, we have to keep talking about this. Because it just goes to show, just by this pandemic happening, how a lot of the emission levels have come down. And how a lot of the air quality have gotten better. Because less carbon emissions. Because I used to say the temperatures keep warming up, the polar ice caps will melt. It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of when. Because it's already starting. I mean, there are places that never got really warm that are now warm as hell. And it's not good. I mean, it's bad when sometimes, and just to let people know, when I say global warming, everybody not necessarily means hot temperatures. Here's a little tidbit. I live 45 minutes away from Chicago, okay? And at one point, Chicago, last year when we had a polar vortex, Chicago's actually warmer than was colder than Antarctica. What does that tell you? That's not good. And yes, the Midwest is known for having some brutal winters. But the fact that Antarctica was warmer than we were, that's scary. Because yes, the temperature, the average temperature has risen by 3 degrees. That might not sound a lot. Well, it's just 3 degrees, Tiger. What's the big deal? That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And places that used to be cold are getting warmer, and places that used to be warm are getting colder. Not good. And yes, and it also, with these, this is going to also create worse weather. More flooding, more earthquakes, more, and you have to understand that if you get flooding, because the climate is so jacked up, because of all this pollution, that farmers ain't going to be able to grow anything. And you can't grow, you can't eat. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about eating genetically modified food that's made in a lab with all kinds of chemicals. I certainly don't that doesn't certainly sound appetizing to me. But yeah, I mean, it's going to cause famine and everything else. So we need to take better care of this planet. Because we only got one planet. And a lot of people are going to, well, none of this stuff is going to happen in my lifetime. Why should I worry? Think about your kids. Think about the future. Why should they inherit a planet that's so jacked up? Because we didn't give a care. Because we were so selfish and did not give a care. We can fight for everything else. Why can't we fight for this planet that we live on? Because so many things are being destroyed. But like I said, since this pandemic and this lockdown, the water actually looks clean out here. Because we've actually, because of the lockdown, our water actually for once looks clean. That says a whole lot. And I think companies that are pumping out all this garbage in the atmosphere, they need to be policed more. Because there's not an excuse. There are better ways to do this. Including using solar power. And everything else. I mean, we have the technology and the know-how to start doing things. And we need to do it. And we need to do it soon. And when I say soon, I mean sooner rather than later. And that's the whole thing. I mean, and that's why this needs to be addressed. And now there's talks about these hornets that have now come in from China. Killer hornets, which I'm not going to really discuss that much because I don't know all the details and all the facts just yet. But look, guys, we really all need to come together. Because, like I hate to say, we are losing animal species too. That's another thing with this whole climate shift and this whole pollution is animals are going extinct at a faster rate. And I know some people are going to say, well, natural selection, blah, 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 blah. But what are we doing to stop it? Because we're just helping it right along. I don't know how many times already that I've gone out, have had to go to the store during this pandemic, and have seen people leave their nasty, dirty gloves on the ground. Instead of picking that crap up and throwing it in the garbage, they're leaving it on the ground. Come on now. Seriously? Especially when there's a garbage can that's not even a foot away from you. And we have garbage cans throughout our town. So there's not an excuse. It's just this I don't care attitude. And guess what? You're going to kill when you're starving. You're gonna care when we're starving. You're gonna care when things are totally screwed. And this affects everybody. Just like with this pandemic, it's affecting everybody. So we need to deal with this. This needs to be highly addressed with a lot of other things. And people can sit there and try to make arguments. We don't start doing something about this climate. We don't start doing, it's gonna be bad. And I hate to say it's gonna be bad. And I tend to believe the science more than the politicians. Sorry to say that I have no trust in politicians whatsoever. And it's already been proven. And people that don't believe, global warming is just made up and all that, and well, guess what? When you're sitting there and you can't feed your family because of all the floods, because of the air quality being so bad that you can't breathe, that's when you're gonna wake up and go, damn, I should have listened. Because people have a tendency of waiting until it's too late. And this is not something we need to wait until it's too late. This is not, well, let's wait and see type of thing. This is something we need to prevent. And it is very highly preventable. It is 2020. And the fact that we have a virus that we got to teach people to wash their hands, don't cover your mouth and don't cough on people, and don't touch your face. Shit you should have learned when you were a kid. Common sense, and it seems like common sense has gone out the window. Common sense is a superpower. It's like deodorant. Everybody has it, and not everybody puts it on. And the lack of empathy and caring, it sucks. So yes, we need to fix this. And it's already been proven that we can fix it, because like I said, since we've been on lockdown, believe it or not, Mother Nature's healing herself since we've been on lockdown. So it can be done. And every little bit helps. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys liked it. I mean, this is just my opinion, but this needs to be addressed. We need to talk about it. And it needs to be talked about more. And until next video guys, I will see you soon. Stay strong, stay lucid. Remember, love is louder. Be kind to one another. Take care of each other. And take care of this planet. We only have one.